Welcome to the Numerology and Astrology for July 28th, 2021. If you add all those numbers together, you get the number 22. And if you add the 2 and the 2 together, you get the number 4. The number 4 is the number of neutral mind. It's a high vibrating number because great gurus and teachers were neutral. But how do we find peace in all the pain and suffering in the world? We do that by remembering that we are not this body, nor are we just this experience we are presently having. We are bigger and vaster than we realize. This moment is just a moment, and moments pass by. The question is, can we maintain peace in those moments when it feels as if things are crashing in on us? It can be hard in a way that is often unfamiliar and terrifying. And in that moment, there is always a choice, and that choice is to choose peace. The number 4 is that choice that provides balance in the face of adversity. It chooses to be kind in the face of hate. It chooses to do what is right over doing what everyone else is doing, because in the end, we all have to live and die with the choices we have made. In the end, we have to find the place where we accept what has happened and find a way to peace. In the end, ego matters not to whether we will grow and learn, because ego prefers limitation and restriction and fear. Ego likes safe, but safe is not always peaceful or neutral. The astrology today. The moon shifts out of Pisces this morning and into the direct and energetic sign of Aries. So now we have a fire sign in charge, Leo, and a fire moon, Aries, and this will allow more movement and action through the process of cooperation and genuine concern. While Jupiter is in retrograde and it is moving back into Aquarius today, this will support expansion and progression in our world through December. It is a time where we need to focus on finding ways to help our personal communities. After all, there is much that needs our help. Homelessness and food programs for those in need, especially. Things that are unfair seem to be blatantly obvious and finally untenable. Individual needs should not override the great global humanitarian crisis that is happening throughout the world. It is time to allow our minds to mature and learn to take responsibility for ourselves and our impact in the world. We live in a world where ideas are important, especially if they are trying to save lives of people, plants, animals, ecosystems, and species. We are learning that when one species prospers, we all prosper. Be generous and know that among friends, we are all here to give our gifts and share this beautiful life. And my quote for today: I prefer a world where hate is a crime. I prefer a world that abolished wartime. I prefer a world where differences are embraced. I prefer a world where anger is erased. I remember a place beyond space and time where love is the only paradigm. How I long for that world to collide with this small planet so truth cannot be denied. And my blog for today. Another person that was a client of mine has died, and I found out through Facebook, and it made my heart sad. We live in a time where so many have left this world. It reminds me of how precious each and every moment is. We rotate around this blue-green ball with many special souls. Hopefully we recognize them when they cross our paths, because each one is unique and walking a path that is a part of their personal karmic journey towards growth and awakened consciousness. Each path is fraught with challenges and pitfalls. Each path is temporary. Each path will lead us in the direction of the exit door. While some of us will know that that doorway is coming by our direction that is clearly indicating that moment, others may feel surprised. Regardless of how much awareness one has, that journey is the process of a personal relief of this body and all its colorful attachments. What we take with us will be all the lessons deeply learned and understood. Illness and injury cannot damage the beauty of the soul within us. Illness does not win when we die. Death is a graduation of sorts, a moment of clarity when we realize that the lessons of this life are complete, and now it is time to go home to regenerate and make new choices for the next interesting directions that our soul wishes to take. Thanks, everyone.